What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. What up, HSM? I want to talk about something that can plague you if you have a 6.7 Power Stroke or any diesel that has after treatment. We have sensors that are in our exhaust, and sometimes they can be a pain in the butt to get out. I'm going to show you what I do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We're going to go over the alternatives, but knowing's half the battle, and I'm going to show you. So let's dive in, check out your truck, and see if you need to pre-lube. Alright guys, thanks so much for coming back, checking this out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe right here, right at the bottom. Alright, this came off of a truck that was under warranty and I had to turn the parts back in. This came off of a 2016 F350. It had 70,000-ish miles, and we had to replace the whole entire thing. We can get into that at a later video and talk about why we had to replace that. But why we are here tonight is I want to show you guys how to remove these stubborn exhaust sensors. Now, some may have access to MAP gas and propane. Some may not have access to oxyacetylene, which is really what you want in an instance like this. MAP gas I have found to not get it as hot as you need it. Oxyacetylene, however, will get the job done. Now, sometimes when these bust, they either round off or are completely stuck in here. So what I want you guys to do, if you are to ever encounter a stuck one, switching cameras, hold on. I want you guys to come over here and get a pair of diagonal cutters. Let's pretend for this demonstration that EGT 11, 11, 12, EGT 13, EGT 14, 1 meaning one bank, and then the last digit is sensor 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to pretend EGT 11 is messed up. I want you guys to go ahead and clip this sensor off, just like I did, like this. I'm only showing you this on the bench because it's a little easier to video and show you guys, so everybody knows what page we're on, and then you can go and apply this to your truck. Now, the next thing that I usually do is get my Deep 13 and my CP's Garage certified Icon 3/8 flex head ratchet, and I usually go and try to bust it loose like this. Now, depending on the condition of the exhaust will denote whether or not I am going to be using the blue tip wrench or not. One thing that I will tell you is, what about this one? This style sensor, I should have showed you before I cut it, but this one is the same kind of sensor that I just cut. This is EGT 12. This is the new style EGT sensors. These were the old style, the ones from the factory. They have these little holes in it. Those were the original ones that we got from production. And then when we had to replace these later in production, we had these ones that we just cut off. So what I'd usually do, like I was explaining, is judging by the condition of the exhaust, if this were on the truck, the way this looks, I would feel safe with trying to bust this loose. Now, if I had a wrench, it's going to be difficult trying to get that around this right here. I would highly, highly not recommend using an open-end wrench to remove these, because all that's going to do is just round this completely off, and that's not going to work. So to minimize risk, which is what we always try to focus on, we're going to 6-point this and put a 3/8 socket on it and 3/8 drive socket and try to bust this loose. See if I can. Oh, I did it. All right, so Number 1 is coming out. Usually it doesn't happen like this, but when it does, this is the EGT sensor that you want to do, and probably because it's under warranty, 21 MO2, that will have extended coverage for your EGT sensors. So this is pretty much what you'd have to do, and I hope all you guys have to go through when replacing your EGT. Maybe sometimes it doesn't go as planned. Let's see how EGT 1.2 comes out. All right, EGT 1.2, same process. We're gonna go ahead and cut this sensor off. Boom, bada bang. All right, I already have the 13 still hooked up. Let's see how this comes off. Maybe a little harder to hold. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, I just broke it loose. It's definitely feeling tight. You see how much leverage I'm using here. I got a good 18 inches or so. This, okay, that is when you know it is time to stop. And I want you guys to stop. You notice the first one, we didn't put any penetrant. This one, we're going to be putting some penetrant. Now, if you guys have been paying attention to the channel and watching the shorts, I asked you guys what kind of penetrant you like to use. I don't have Croyle. But I do have this and have found it helpful, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray some of this. This is when we are gonna get the torch. I'm gonna go get the torches because now we are gonna have to apply heat to this bung. And I want you guys to be careful because I want you to cherry it up to get this out. But if you cherry this too much and this is really stuck in here, this will actually twist right out of its seat in the DPF. Ford does not sell the bungs separate. You have to get a DPF. So when that happens, there is an alternative that you can do, and let me show you that really quick. Depending on your size of EGT, you can get replacement bungs and actually weld them right back onto the DPF. It works really well as an alternative if you have a bung break on your truck. Who has access to oxyacetylene torches? These are definitely a valuable tool when having to, oh, leave these all the way open. Heating up and getting out rusted fasteners. First, I need fire to start fire. Trusty orange lighter. So I'm going to repeat this procedure just like you saw me do here. This one was no big deal. It came right out. This one we tried loosening. Let's heat it up and see WTF if we can get this out. Look how cherry this turkey is. Look at how cherry that is. I don't even know what's more cherrier than that. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see if this thing comes right out. Ooh, it's still super tight. Oh man. Well, Is it gonna come or is it gonna come out or what? What do you guys think? It's tough, I'll tell you what. It's coming. It's coming out. And a little piece of metal's coming out too. That's pretty weird. It's peeling off threads. Let's check it. Let's see what happened. Alright, do we have thread still? It looks like we have thread still. What is the condition of this? Did the threads come off of this? Yes. Look at that. The threads completely unrolled off the EGT sensor. Okay, so that is still all right. We got it out of the hole. That is our main goal. Can we get the temperature probe out? Oh, she's loose. Okay, here's the temperature probe. And wow, the I don't know if, I can't tell if that was the penetrant that got down on there or what, or if that's just condensation. But let's turn on the light and see what the threads look like. Oh yeah, we can reuse those threads. Totally clean those up with a 8 mil by 1.25 thread. Definitely take care of that. This is something that is really important and can make or break you guys if you don't have the right tools. This is how I want it to come out every single time. But this is how sometimes it comes out and can make you pucker. But you should be able to save this and use some anti-seize or the copper anti-seize that's good for sensors and exhaust reading devices. Let me know if this has affected you guys on your DPF 6.7 or any other brand. Everybody's got EGT sensors. How do you deal with them, and what is your favorite lubricant? I want to know. A lot of people were saying Croil. I do not have Croil at my disposal. I have that. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you for watching. Remember to like, comment, sub, share, and I'll catch you guys all next time. See ya.